It's close to the real thing, but it doesn't come from chickens. With eggs being in short supply, some are turning to egg alternatives. Our Sooji Nam takes us inside a local manufacturer where they're scrambling to keep up with the sudden spike in demand.
It may look like an egg, but it's not. It's a vegan alternative made with mung beans.
The experiments we ran were in my buddy's studio apartment in Los Angeles.
Soon enough, Josh Tetrick found the protein sequences to create a texture similar to scrambled eggs. 3 years later, they launched this vegan alternative, Just Eggs, while continuing to test more recipes out of Emeryville.
And this machine over here spins it really fast. Fiber, fat, starch comes out, and then we're left with whole mung bean protein.
You may have seen the Just Eggs product when you're at the grocery store, sitting right by cartons of eggs. Well, probably now, mostly empty shelves due to the bird flu. But Josh says his business has been booming nationwide as more consumers are scrambling to buy egg alternatives.
Just Egg is growing 5 times faster today relative to the same period a year ago. It's also growing 5 times faster than chicken eggs.
Anecdotally, he's been hearing of more interest in egg alternatives overall.
The topic of egg prices came up, and they said, I saw this yellow carton. It was the only egg on the shelf, and I tried it, and it tasted like an egg.
According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the national average price for a dozen of eggs was $5.90 last month, nearly a $1 jump from January. And in California, the USDA reported that in March, the average price of a dozen eggs, $10.35. But the cost of chicken eggs hasn't impacted Rat Radish, a San Francisco vegan restaurant. In fact, they tell us the egg shortage has actually made them busier than ever.
It's been very popular, like these 3 weeks, because you know the problem with the egg and the source, we don't have any egg in San Francisco.
Carlos Suarez, the sous chef of Rat Radish, serves Just Egg in their dishes and says today's price of grocery store eggs pushes customers to try something new. And back here in Emeryville, Josh says with the impact of the bird flu, it opens up a greater conversation about environmental sustainability.
The good thing about using beans is you can pack them body to body in tiny little spaces, and they're never going to get the flu. They're never going to breathe on each other. So it allows us to make eggs in a more efficient way.
And it also shows that in a time of dwindling egg supply, families in the Bay Area and nationwide are resorting to alternatives to get that near perfect egg.
I know. The big question, what does it taste like? Okay, Sooji says she did taste the difference. Not the same density as real eggs and similar to tofu, but overall, it got high remarks.